Hello, my name is Kiriath, and today we are also going to take a look at this, the scientist, itching to experiment on us in Warhammer Quest Cursed City. Now, of course we have to take a look at this. I don't think I need to tell you that I'm massively looking forward to Cursed City at this point. I think you know. I think you've gained that insight. I think you realise that I am, for whatever reason, just massively excited about this. It's mostly the miniatures. There's just been no model they've shown off for this that I haven't liked, and that trend is just continuing as we go, which just makes me happy. I'm just loving what they're doing. So with no further ado, let's take a glance at this lad. Hear ye, I'm the Cursed City Cry, and I bring you news of horrific experiments, the terrifying creatures conducting them, and the results from all the latest sporting fixtures. I was kind of wondering where that was going, and it did not disappoint. So last week we met Qualathis the Exile. Qualathis? I think I've changed how I pronounce that. It's fine. One of the heroes seeking to lift the curse upon Ulfenkhan. Today you can say hello to Torgillius the Chamberlain, a so-called scholar performing depraved necromantic experiments to raise more warriors for the Ulfen Watch. I mean, we've all been there, right? We've all performed a few depraved necromantic experiments in our time. Sometimes there's just nothing to do of a Sunday evening, and I mean, what else are you going to do? Nothing on telly? There's, your favourite thing hasn't been uploaded, your favourite series has ended. You've just got to go straight to the depraved necromantic experiments, otherwise you die of boredom. I'm assuming that's his backstory. That's probably not going to be his backstory, is it? We'll find out. Ulfenkhan was once home to the Brotherhood of Sepulchrists, known as the Pact Mortalis. That's quite a good name, actually. Torgillius was a member of their order, but turned his back on them, taking their research into grave sand phylacteries and throwing in his lot with the vampires that came to rule the city. I mean, to be fair, if it's working for them or getting bitten by them, I mean, probably just work for them, right? I mean, well, maybe depends on whether they want to bite you or not. That's implying that vampires don't have some sort of control over that. They must have at least a little bit. The Chamberlain's knowledge of grave sand means that his master can now deflect wounds that would otherwise destroy him. Oh dear. Making Torgillius one of the most trusted men in the Cursed City, he's also developed the ability to project his will into the diseased vermin in the city, allowing him to spy upon the populace. Excellent work. And I mean, the man himself looks pretty good to me. I really like that model. It's really cool. Very over the top. Like, very over the top. There's like a flair for the dramatic there. He's got these kind of this kind of stocks arrangement. I know they're not actually stocks. I don't think they're actually stocks anyway. It's more like just a purpose-built like perch for the raven and the bat. Got a wolf down the bottom there. Is that a wolf or is it more of a stray dog sort of thing? I mean, if it's vermin in the city, it could be some sort of fox. That's also possible. I'm loving the little rat on his head as well. Excellent work there. First class beard. That is a beard that is clearly being taken care of very well. Taking better care of the beard than the raven. I will say I feel bad for the raven. I'm hoping that it's just the angle of the photo. Otherwise, that is a raven that is going to have a very seared belly. Probably not going to be a happy raven for long if he's setting light to it with his candle. I mean, he's clearly, he's clearly put out the candles next to the raven on his weird perch thing that he's wearing, but he's still holding the candlestick in his other hand, and there is a bit of OSL there, a bit of underglow on the raven. I'm just kind of, crow, raven, whatever. I'm just hoping that he's not burning the hell out of it. I really like the board on the back with the papers on it. That's quite a nice touch. I'm assuming that is so other people can write. Otherwise, you might struggle somewhat. And the dagger being used to pin that paper to that board. Again, it's a nice touch. It's a nice touch. I think this is one of the weirder ones that we've seen so far. It's got an evil Radagast the Brown almost. He's got his little collection of animals. Not quite as much bird shit all over him, which is a positive. But yeah, I really like this one. I like the fact he's still got a sword, but he has also got his dog stick there with a nice sculpt on the top of the handle. The eye patch again, nice touch. It feels like eye patches are coming back in. They're becoming more of a fashion. The paper around the hat is a weird touch, but you know what? The whole model is weird, so I'm kind of just accepting that. He definitely looks like a bad guy. Like there's no getting around it. He looks like a bad guy, without a doubt. Very, very, very obviously, this guy is is evil and off his face by the look of it. Yeah, I really like this guy. Really like him. So while Torgillius usually prefers to dispatch lesser beings to fetch him fresh subjects for his experiments, he will occasionally venture out in the city to choose his own. Any who stand in his way suffer the full might of his dark magic. So yeah, obviously a caster type. Oh, I do like that. I do like that. Right, what we've got for stars. This is what you call CCTV. Cursed City Terror Vision. Yeah, okay, sure, fine. But yeah, I really like this. I really like this, and they just... Again, they just... Every time they bring something out, at the very least, I think it looks really cool. Even if it's not the thing I like the most out of all the models we've seen so far, I still can't help but really like it. So I just want to see more. I just want to see more. I know we're going to get one like once a week, but I just want the whole content. I just want the whole contents right there to take a look, preferably in my own house. That would be nice. Basically, I want the box. Just send it to me now. Just give it me now. Is it too much to ask that you just send me Cursed City immediately before it's out and before most of the stuff hasn't been shown off? Yes, it is too much to ask, but I'd love it. Anyway, let me know what you think of old Torgillius here in the comments down below. Are you still excited for Cursed City? Are you getting more excited? Are you in the same position as me where it's just, you just want it? That's all it comes down to. You just want it now. Let me know what you think. In the meantime, feel free to click all the things, Patreon, video, subscribe, all that stuff. Click it if you like, don't click it if you don't want to. And as always, there's an affiliate link in the description for Element Games, which you can use to support the channel if you would like. I leave it in your capable hands. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.